Сейчас стримим пресс-конференцию.
Is this working? Welcome everyone. The next round has been just ended in a drop. So I will go with the question right away as usually, and then I'll give the word to the press. My first question would be to Jan. What is your immediate feelings after the round?
Well, I think we got to our position because of games played in this crowd structure, so it's I just think that played like in some optimal way because yes, how I maybe there was one guess it's knowledge, but yeah, I guess after bishop b5 they managed to come to 7, and 7 is quite a movement. I felt like suddenly I should be accurate, like to be precise, not to get some like a worse position. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, surely I'm not like too happy, obviously. But yeah, I think it was good.
To take this next question, what is your immediate feelings after the round?
Well, it's an interesting battle, but I was not so happy about the results. It's after 97, I guess it was beaten by Yan. I would at least not worse. I would bring forward at some point. I couldn't find a way to resolve.
Okay, and the draw to repeat the position is the next result for you after all?
Yeah, I think instead of 97, I also considered d4, but it was too risky to take on d4. So I think in the end, the draw is a pretty decent result on both sides.
And about the first move choice, Jan, were you surprised that the honorary guest, the astronaut, actually guessed your move? Because he was first trying to play e4, then he changed to d4.
There's always like so either your guesses or not.
And so what about your first move choice?
Yeah, it was 4.
And to think the question about the first move as well, were you surprised to see this move? Did you expect it?
I didn't have expected, especially for this game. It's a move that, although he played it recently, but not a really weapon, so it came as a big surprise this time.
All right, I think it's time to give the floor to the press. Please feel free to ask the questions. Once again, I would like to remind the journalist who wants to give the question in Russian, we can translate that. Please, Michael, first.
MikeLandwich.com. My question is for Grandmaster Din Lижэнем. You look more confident today, and you stayed at the board a lot more. Was that something you knew to do before you were going into the game? Did you tell yourself you were going to stay at the board more?
Yeah, I'd like to send to my friends, the chairman, and they help me to deal with my some emotional opposition problems. Now I feel more comfortable at this stage.
Sorry, could you clarify? Your friends helped you with your emotional problems? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Здравствуйте. Вопрос Яну Непомнящему. Телезрители спрашивают, как вы провели свой выходной день. И второй вопрос. Кого вы считаете казахстанских шахматистов перспективным и сильнейшим?
Just a second, we need to translate English. So the first question to Yanom Nepomнящим is, how did you spend your day off?
Довольно обычно. Отдыхал, готовился, еще отдыхал, еще готовился, да, гулял. Вот, ну, на самом деле, ничего особенного в выходные дни не происходит.
Nothing special. I was just walking around and making some preparations for tomorrow. So usually for the days off, you don't have something special. And the second question to Jan also was, whom of Kazakhstan chess players does he find the most perspective and the most talented ones? Of all time.
Хорошее напомнение, да? Ну, за все время судить, наверное, не возьмусь, но сейчас, насколько я понимаю, Ренат Жамазаев с лидером. Вот, его еще помню по детским турнирам, я с ним, по-моему, неоднократно играл, когда он был 10-11 лет.
I can't say about the chess players for all time, but I can also can mention Renat Jamabayev, whom I remember for quite a long time, since we were 10 or 11 years old and we were playing together in kids' tournaments. All right, thank you.
Alonso Garcia from Paris. I have a question for Ian. Looking from outside, it looked like you didn't get, the opening didn't go as you expected. You were following a game Qiwi thing, but you couldn't improve Qiwi's play. Can you help us to understand what happened in the opening? Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. That was the game I could. Yeah, I thought that it was already such a game. Yes, so I checked it today, I guess. Queen's Gambit declined is a very, very solid opening. Yes, you are not. You're not going to achieve much. And, it's like I would say it's most common case when both sides are, let's say, playing more or less reasonable moves. The positions. It's hard to disrupt the equality.
Thank you. Next question, please.
Chess.com. My question is for both players. In the last couple of World Championship matches, a lot of players that have competed have had supercomputers back home, which they've used either before the match and during the match. Ding, I'll ask you first, then Jan. Do you have any supercomputers back in China that you used for this match?
I don't know what you means by supercomputer. How strong, how fast it can be called like a supercomputer. Of course, for professional chess player, we have very, very strong computer, but I don't know what which kind of computer can be called.
Computer specially built for this match. You're using your regular computer, is that what you're saying?
I'm pretty strong, but not as strong as you expected.
And Jan?
Yeah, I guess the same story. So, probably to make your opponent afraid, you should claim you have like a super computer. But I think in fact it's pretty, it's like pretty much all the same. Yeah, like everyone has some good engines, but I guess it's not something like above this kind.
Thank you. Do we have more questions? Okay.
Вопрос к Яну Непомнящему. Ян, как у вас со сном здесь дела обстоят?
Question to Yanom Nepomнящим. Jan, how do you sleep here?
Спасибо, пока не жалуюсь.
Thank you, nothing to complain of. Well, at this point, we have this segment from Twitter. So we are reading questions from Twitter. And Jessie, please go ahead.
Hello, my name is Jessie.
Спасибо.
I have some questions from Twitter, one from Robin. This one is for Ding. Do you think your extended break from classical play has affected the quality of your chess or ability to concentrate and think well for long periods of time during this match?
Sorry, can I speak to that?
Sure. All right, do you think that your long break from classical chess has affected your way of concentrating during this match?
Well, the COVID was passed some time ago, and there and not all the negative points. Also, there are some positive points during the COVID. Hard to say since the tournament is still going on. So let's see what happens next.
Thank you so much. There's one from Matteo, and it's only applicable to both players. How do you deal with and manage anxiety during a tournament or match?
I am first with you.
It's usually quite early. Yeah. I mean, I think it's normal, yes, if you.
Thank you. And Dave, please repeat the question.
Sure. How do you deal with the anxiety of a tournament or match?
How do you deal with anxiety during the match?
I'm getting better. You can see I spend more time on the stage than
Thank you. And I want to ask this question right away. You said earlier that your friends helped you to have more positive energy. Can you share exactly how they helped you?
At some point, I saw that some problem in my mind, but it's not so serious. I have to do talk to me. And you suggested if I need a doctor, but then maybe it's not that serious. So maybe can conclude it as a pressure before the match.
Right. So you had maybe to chat with your friends. Okay, do we have the next question?
I have one final question from Tarjay. In 2021, the match was played with 3 games and then a rest day. Now it's 2. What would you prefer?
A question for both. Yeah.
Yeah, I think like back then I felt like 3 games is too much. Yeah, because every time I think it was like 2 games, then a rest day. But I guess like some years ago, like some classical matches like I think Karpov Kasparov, they played like 3 games per week for instance, yeah. So like on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, yeah. Also not too busy schedule. So well, I mean both has like pros and cons, but here like the schedule I think it's fine.
All right, thank you, Jesse. Do we have more questions from press? Maybe commentary team?
Yeah, one question from the commentary team for Ding. In the middle of the game, when you played bishop d7 instead of this move d4, were you thinking like you were trying to play for more than equality with this move?
No, I also copied d4, but you take 9 takes, d4, queen f2. Here bishop e6, like your blunder, d1, rook a8, knight d2, so that's why I played bishop d7.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Please go ahead, Mark.
Mine just got caught up. I never got a chance to follow up after round 1. Everybody wants to know what 80s music you're listening to with Richard Report. Can you name some bands, please? Surprisingly, this is actually what they're talking about. So.
I have to recall because the last one we listened together was Blowing the Wind.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you. Talking about the music, Jan, do you actually listen to music before the games at this tournament?
Yeah, normally I listen to something before like each day, like each game I should be here. But my taste in music, I mean, it's quite varied. Yeah, I can basically listen to whatever, it depends on the mood.
Do you change the playlist or you have one song that's
I don't even think you have a complaint.
Do you have more questions in the press? Yes.
Just for Dean, please. Yeah. Do you feel comfortable with English on press conference, or maybe you need some?
No, I don't need any translator. I feel very comfortable now. For movies, sometimes will change. So if I give you an answer now, but sometimes later, maybe in the other movies, I feel would get better. So it's very hard to select my favorite movie.
And Jan?
Well, it's always like tough question. So let it be the reader.
Thank you. And also the question for Jim. Do you, if you walk around the city, do you feel sometimes like a local guy, or maybe someone take you like Kazakh citizen? Because I know that many Kazakh players, when they go to China, they consider like Chinese.
Это Мультавская галерея задает вопросы.
Sometimes remind me of northern cities of China, also some Russian cities. It's kind of the same style. Old cities.
Thank you.
Thank you. Do we have more questions? I think we can just have last few questions from us. I can ask one last question and we can just call it a day. The last question is about the early birthday gift today. I've heard that you get the early birthday gift from the organizers. Can you please tell our audience what is the gift and if it's important to you? Yes, the t-shirts.
No, it's not for my birthday.
It's early birthday.
Nothing to do with my birthday. Yeah, they gave me with my name on it. There's a T-shirt with a football club with my name on it, and yeah, it's a gift from the hotel. It's a shirt for a football club.
Did it boost your energy with that?
There's my name and my birth date.
All right, thank you so much. So the day we can conclude, and tomorrow another run will start at the 3 p.m. local time, of course. And yeah, have a nice evening, everyone.
Arrive right there. We're supposed to go on air. Oh.
Так, ну, в общем, так, все. Такая конференция. Очень смешные вопросы некоторые.
Очень смешные, если честно. Про казаха это было смешно.
Да. Окей. Ладно, на сегодня тогда закончим. Всем пока. Еще одно небольшое включение, в общем, было для вас.